Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the back seat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could join me this Thursday morning, February 15th, 2024. And our goal is to help you make so much money that you're going to need a 10-ton truck to move it around. We teach people how to currency trade. We've got some proprietary trading indicators that have been around a quarter of a century and have made many people a lot of money, including myself. And we want to show you how to use them. And we're so confident in how well they work and how they can change your life that once we've trained you, we'll let you trade with our money. So let's jump in and we'll get going. We first need to listen to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the things that makes our program different and I think better and more valuable is that we are with you for a full year. When you sign up for the training, although the training only goes 17 weeks, we're giving you a funded trading account and we're giving you access to the indicators for a year, and you get access to all the extra programs that we do. And one of those extra programs that we do in the continuous training is we've got live trades. When you're a member, every morning at 10 a.m., most evenings at 10 p.m., and then some more at 6 p.m. Plus we have specific training events. You get better by being coached, and we are constantly coaching you. Wednesday evenings, we've got an event. Saturday mornings, back to the basics, where we're just reviewing the various trade strategies. We've got a dozen different trade strategies. When we train you, we will create a customized trade plan for you based on your availability to trade and your risk profile. Now I work off of a checklist. That checklist helps me stay focused. And let's pull that up. Every day, it is good to restart your green chart. It clears out the memory so that it operates fast and it picks up any updates. One of the key habits in terms of getting better at anything, not just trading, is you need to take a look at what you're doing and constantly reevaluate if you're tracking on course or not. And if you're losing trades, you're not tracking on course. So we need to spend some time, and we know the indicators work. So if they're not working for you, we need to then spend some time figuring out what it is that you're doing wrong so we can correct it. Now, are they 100%? No, nothing's 100%, but we have traders trading at 90%. I trade at 80%. And if you can get up over 70%, you should be able to make money. Last night on our overnight trade that closed profitably. So nothing to take a look at. Now, we are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. That's what our indicators are very good at, helping us predict the direction of the market. They're future oriented, but news does impact currency prices. So we want to know what that news is so that we can basically trade around it. And we get that news at forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks news down into three categories. Yellow, which is low impact. Orange, which is medium impact. I don't worry about the yellows. I don't worry about the oranges. Some people will take a look at the oranges, and the reds are the high impacts. Those are things we want to trade around. And specifically, when the reds are like they are here, where there's specific numbers, core retail sales. So this number's already figured out. Somebody has that. Unemployment claims. I like to trade around these, and when I trade around them, I don't like to be involved 2 hours beforehand, because what happens is people who have friends where these numbers are created, they tend to get leaked, and people trade on them beforehand so that they start to skew. So you'll start to see a little movement in the indicators, or a little movement in the price beforehand that's inconsistent, or that may be inconsistent with what the indicator's telling us. So the easiest way is just not to trade. So this morning we won't trade the USD. Boy, isn't it great? Like if you're in China, they get like a whole week off here. I've been having the banks closed all week here. We should have a week-long holiday. That'd be really nice. All right, so let's jump into it and see what we have. I guess the last thing I want to tell you is, as I said, we've got a bunch of different signals. The signal I like is during the day is the 10-point trade. It suits my personality. It suits my risk profile. I like to take it off of a 1 hour chart, but I could take it off of anywhere from a 30-minute up to an 8 hour chart. I like to be about halfway into the signal to take it, so that the chart has a chance to form. On a 1 hour chart, trades are going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. And my sweet spot's 11 pips. If I can carve 11 pips within 1 to 3 hours, I'm doing very, very well. Do that 3 times a day. And I am looking to get in a trade, between 1 to 3 hours. Get in, get out, and go on to the next thing. And my goal is 3 trades a day. You'll see sometimes I do more, but once I get to 3 trades, I'm satisfied, and I'll wait for the next day. So with that, let's jump in. Now, I know we said we weren't going to trade the USD, but we're still going to just go through to see if we can. Part of the thing is, part of what I want to teach you is how to identify a good setup using these indicators. So we're going to trade off of the light 6 major chart, which is one of the standard charts. It's a composite chart. It's showing me 6 different currency pairs. I start with the middle section of the chart, which we call the majors and minors. The red and green line is our major indicator. The black and gray line is our minor indicator. Horizontal blue line is overbought. So when the market's overbought, that's a good time to sell. And specifically, when all of these lines are pointing down, which they're not right now. The majors are pointing down, but the minors are pointing up. Horizontal red line here is the oversold line. So I am looking for situations where these lines are either above the blue line pointing down or below the red line pointing up. Now, can I get 11 pips? Can I take a buy when we're overbought? Yes, you can. Can I make 11 pips? Yes, you can. It's just not, oops, what happened there? It's just not part of my trade plan. I don't want to get caught holding a trade when the market turns. So here, well, here you could have, over the course of 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, you could have made 11 pips. Overbought. It's been kind of lingering overbought for a while. But I don't want to get caught when both of these turn and they start going down. I want to catch the ride, starting up here and ride it through the channel. And we don't see a good one here. Maybe the closest is here where it starts, it started at oversold or just about oversold and started going up. And you get the 3 up candles. That's what I'm looking for. That's my trade. So here we're overbought. Majors going down, minors going up. So I don't have agreement. I want everybody to agree. If I get all 3 sections telling me the same thing, that's a good trade. That's a high probability trade. And that's a trade I want to take. That minimizes the risk of the trade not of going the wrong direction. And it's always much harder if you're starting out from a hole to get back to break even to making money. Now, can I modify the rules and just, if I don't have everything that I'm looking for to take the trade? Yes, you can, but like that's an exception, and you need to be trading a while to identify those scenarios where that can happen. Here, I'm just focusing on the kind of the straight vanilla. I want to, if this setup exists, I know it's a high probability trade. Euro USD, the major indicator has been kind of hanging out in the channel here for 5 hours. It is going up. Miners are going up. So it never really got to oversold. I don't like to take trades. I like to catch them down here and ride it up through the channel. Also, sometimes on the Euro USD, if we get a turn and this one isn't quite steep enough, if I get a turn on the channel, and this is the only pair I'll do it on, I might trade the turn in the channel. But that's not the setup we're looking for right now. Right now, I'm looking for oversold or overbought, and all the lines pointing in that direction. So here, since we're beyond halfway, I'm not interested. The other thing that concerns me here is that on all 3 of these, the USD pair is second. So the direction of these lines should all be the same, and they're not. There's, this one's going down, this one's going up, this one's going down. So there's something particular going on here. I would expect this to be going down, and this might be because of the news coming up. It's strange. These 2 are going down, and this one isn't. So that's kind of a little warning sign to me. Pound USD, everybody's going down, and we're just about oversold, so we're going to pass. Dollar, Canadian dollar, everybody's going up, and we're more than halfway, so we're going to pass. When we have these kind of long stretches where the lines are kind of sideways, I'm not as crazy about trading those. I like to trade it when it goes up and then turns and comes back down. USD, Swiss franc, oversold and sideways. Dollar, yen, oversold. Everybody's going up. And I have what I call the double cross, where the green is crossed over and the gray is crossed over. So I've got 3 points here. Those are the 3 points I'm looking for. 1, that we're oversold. 2, everybody's going up. And 3, I've got that double cross. And when I have all 3, I'm going to jump up to the TNTs and see how many of these lines support what I'm seeing here. But I already have some cautions here. And one of them is I don't like the slope of the green line. It is less than 45 degrees. I like this to be greater than 45 degrees. And I don't like that we have a steeper slope here to a less steep slope here. I want it to be the way. I want it to be less steep to more steep. So I do have the 3 points. When I jump up to the TNTs, the two orange lines are going up, the thin and the thick orange, telling me buy. Blue lines are inversely related. So when the dotted blue is coming down, that means buy. So 3 of the 4 lines are telling me buy. I need at least 3 out of 4 telling me buy. Then I would jump down to the pressure, and I want these lines either going up, which they're not. This is weak down pressure, or the green line on top, which it is. So I've got 1 point, 3 points, and 3 points. So I've got 7 points. I've got the number of points that I want, but because of the slope of the green line, I'm going to pass. Now we're also going to pass because of the news, but I don't like, now it's almost flat as we're talking about it. So now it's not even going up, but that's what I'm thinking about. I want to kind of get what's in my brain into your brain so that you can kind of do this on your own. I've cloned the light 6 major chart and made it a major 2. And this chart has non-USD pairs on it. So here, euro pound, overbought, everybody going up. But nope, so this is the wrong direction. But in terms of what I'm looking for, we went from, in the middle of the channel, it went to oversold, it turned. I want to catch this turn and then ride it up. And you see the nice big green candle. That's what I'm looking for. Again, oversold here, ride it up through the channel over the course of 3 hours. I would have got my 11 pips. Pound Australian dollar, oversold going up. So we're going to, we don't have what we're looking for. Euro Canadian dollar, 3/4 of the way through the channel, everybody's going up. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, 3/4 of the way through the channel, everybody going down. Pound yen, oversold, and everybody's going down. Euro pound, Euro Australian dollar, oversold and kind of sideways, nothing there. So again, let's go and look at more pairs. One of the keys is just having the patience to, now I could do this in literally 3 minutes, but since you guys are here, I'm telling you how I'm thinking about each one. This is kind of a fast thing. I don't need to take this much time to do it. Oversold going down, oversold, majors going down, minors have started to turn. Pound New Zealand dollar, oversold going down. New Zealand dollar yen, almost overbought going up. New Zealand USD, overbought, majors going up, minors have started to go sideways. Euro Swiss franc, oversold, everybody going up. I do have the double cross, greens on top, grays on top, but based on what I just said a few minutes ago, what's not good here? Yeah, the slope here on the green line is less than 45 degrees. I want to have this be at least 45 degrees or better. Plus, I've got the kink in the line from more steep to less steep. Now I don't count it as a point, but I don't like when it's kind of been languishing multiple hours in one spot. I like to get it, comes down, it turns and goes back up. I like that better. Now, will I trade this if this were steeper? Yes, I would. But right now it's not where it needs to be. And actually, if you jump up to the TNTs, thin orange is going up, but thick orange is sideways. The two blue lines going down means buy. And we've got the 7 points here, but this slope is scaring me off. So we're going to pass. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar overbought going up. Swiss franc, yen sideways. Euro, yen. Majors are going up, but it's kind of sideways, so we're going to pass. Again, if you consider this an up, we've got 7 points here. Everybody's going up, double cross. I don't mind that the miners have run through the channel. I care where the green line is, as long as the green line's less than halfway. But this slope being less than 45 degrees, I don't like it, so I'm going to pass. Two orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down, so 3 here. We've got sideways pressure. What makes it sideways is red is going up, green is going down, but green is on top, so that's a point. So 7 points here, but this guy is scaring me off. Pound, Australian dollar, oversold, coming down. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, everybody's going up. Double cross, green on top. Only thing I don't like here is we're more than halfway. We're 3/4 of the way or 2/3 of the way. To me, I don't know how much more is in the move, and I don't want to take the chance. I want to catch it down here and ride it up. And, I would have gotten my I would have gotten I would have gotten 11 pips had I been able to catch it down here over the course of a couple hours. Canadian dollars, Swiss franc, oversold, coming down. So nothing. So we've just gone through 24 pairs with the 10-point trade analysis. Now we have multiple trade analysis, or multiple signals I can trade off of. So I am going to change horses here and use a different signal. The different signal is one called the thick orange line trade. Thick orange line trade. This is done off of a 1-hour chart, which we are. It's a little scalp trade that we take when there's less than 5 minutes left in the hour. So right at the top of the hour. And what it's doing is it's looking at what the position of the thick orange line is. Thick orange line is a scaled number. So when it's as high as it can go, it is at 10. When it is as low as it can go, it's at 0. And it shows us the number over here. So I'm looking for 0 or 10 or within 1 point of either end. So 5 isn't close enough. Here on the Swiss franc, New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc, we're at 10 and we've been at 10 the last 2 hours. So 10, I want to confirm it. I don't like to ever trade on one piece of information. I want something else to kind of confirm what I'm looking at. So when I bring the two together, that strengthens the signal. You ever hear the story, like if you've got one steer and he's pulling, he can only pull 300 pounds of weight. But if you put two steers together, two steers can pull 900 pounds. So it's not 300 twice. It kind of grows exponentially. It grows a little bit more. So the signal's better when I can combine it with a second piece of information. And that second piece of information is what the red line on the major indicator is. Where is that? And I want that red line to be up here where the black line is. I want it to be above the blue line, somewhere above the blue line, and it's not. So the majors are telling me there's more up in the movement, even though the thick orange line is telling me, hey, there's no more up in the movement. So these two aren't agreeing. 4.2 isn't close enough. I'm looking for 0 or 10. 5.4 isn't close enough. 2.9 isn't close enough. 8.5 isn't close enough. So let's go to the next group. So this is a really simple trade. It just, what's the thick orange line doing? 9.4. That's within 1 of 10. So yes, but look where my red line is. My red line is oversold. I want them up here. 8.1 is not close enough. 8.5 not close enough. 3.7 not close enough. 1.1. Oh, 9. This is almost there. It's a little above. And the red line is almost there. I want the red line. I want the red line of the major indicator below the oversold line. So we're not quite there. That 2 isn't there. $3.9 no. 7 no. 0 yes. 0 yes. But look where my red line isn't there. This is telling me there's more down in the movement. This is telling me it thinks all the down is gone. So I don't have agreement, so we're going to pass. 7 no, 6 no, 4 no. Last chart. 5 no, 7 no, 9 yes. Red line isn't quite there yet, though. Red line is short. I want this red line here where the black line is, at least. 7 no, 9 yes. 10. But again, this is telling me there's more up in the movement. And 6 no. All right, gang, so we did another 24 pairs with a different signal and didn't see anything this morning. So sometimes the best trade you take is the one that you don't take. For me, it's better to pass on a trade than take a trade on an iffy thing and then have to work out of a hole. It wastes a lot of energy and diminishes how much I can make by doing that. So I'd rather take less trades, but trades that I'm more confident in, where I've got evidence that the direction is going to go the other way. Now you'll see on my trades, there's multiple strategies, and we go over this when we coach you. On some of the strategies, the focus is on the entry, getting the right entry. On my trades, I'm not as interested on the entry. I don't care if I give up a pip or two on the entry. I care about the direction. And if I can get that direction right, I can make the 11 pips I'm looking for. So I'm more interested in things that confirm the direction of the move versus trying to time it to get in to optimize the amount of pips. All right, gang. So let's connect. We'll connect tonight for the overnight trade, and then next time we'll see you is on Monday afternoon at 3:30. If you want to trade, best way to learn, in my opinion, and it's not just trading; it's on anything. Back in the day, when whatever I was doing, I would always go and figure out who was good at it and try to get them to kind of show me what they're doing. Now the pitfall of that is anybody out there have Italian grandmothers in their family, and they make a terrific spaghetti sauce. And when the grandmother goes to share it with the daughter-in-law, she gives her the recipe, but she leaves out one key ingredient, so she'll never quite be as good as the grandma. We don't do that. We give you the full list of ingredients, because you're trading our money and we want you to make money. So when you make money, we make money. So all the incentives are aligned for you to succeed. All right, gang. Thanks so much. We will see you again on this afternoon, and then again on Monday. Bye-bye.